Off we go to the vertical elliptical, as one of the commenters said. Welcome to the channel, welcome to We+3, and welcome to me trying to make my way down the staircase. We are headed to do some local stuff, and we've got a little bit of weather upon us, but the day must persist, and we must keep moving. We're all hooded up here. I guess I could bring some shampoo, and we could take a quick little shower if need be.
Right, it's a different temperature too. It's like really cold, and yesterday was really hot.
Yeah, yesterday we were in what, t-shirts?
Yeah.
And now we're in jackets and trying to just stay somewhat dry, but at least it's not pouring down, and that's all that matters, because if it was pouring down, this camera would be in my pocket. It is getting a little wet, but that's okay. Our last day in Grenoble, and we gotta come enjoy it while we can. So.
We're doing indoor activities. You can see Claude Monet paintings and also Vincent van Gogh, and I'm pretty sure Andy Warhol has a painting here.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Off we go to the museum. Let's go learn a little bit, and let's enjoy the last day in Grenoble. Okay, looks like we're gonna get the kiddos some little activity books.
Yes.
Got our tickets, we're good? Here we go, on to the museum. Whoa, where do we even begin? I didn't realize it was this big. Because we walked in, I guess we did walk in from this side down. So, wow, here we go. I'm excited. Look at this, little activity book. That'll be nice. Some good little information.
Yeah.
All right.
So also, the lady gave me these yesterday.
Okay.
So it's like you look at the painting, and you look at the inside one, and then you decide what's different about it.
Like a little game.
Yeah. Well, there's a map on the back that tells you where you need to go
Oh.
to get
Okay,
to it.
let's try to find that little location there. Okay, let's do that. So these are all the locations that we need to go find, and then that's what we have to decipher what's different versus the little photos and the paintings. Okay?
Look for this.
Yes. Search for the little magnifying glass.
So
Do you think we're right here?
This one.
I think we came in. Yep, right there, right in the beginning.
So right here. So we need to walk
So we need
straight.
to. Yeah, we can
This
go.
way, this way, this way. We're in the hall. We're walking this way.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, stop.
We're gonna go do all those first. Oh, you wanna go this way? Okay, let's do it. Okay, so far my thoughts on this museum, it's awesome.
Mine's not here. Look for something different.
Okay. Good job. Make sure you put a little line by it. You can sit down in a little chair and look at the painting and see what you can find that's different. This is a really cool museum. If you are in Grenoble, I would recommend it. We've only made it into, I would say, maybe the first or two rooms, and the pieces are magnificent. I know quite a bit of you enjoy the museum content. You know, you're not able to go to these places, so it's nice for you to immerse yourselves through these videos and see the pieces that we get to see in person. And I really hope they do come through the lens as we're seeing them, because I mean, the vibrance of the colors of the pieces on the canvas are so amazing. And they have kid books here, so you can walk around the museum, find little clues and do different things, and it's pretty interactive, and I would say there's a lot for everyone to do. All right, so we're gonna make our way to this third room right here, and my goodness, the pieces in here are so beautiful. Whoa, look at the coloring in this one. This one almost looked like it changed as you were walking by it with the colors. So they've got some pretty famous pieces in this museum, and we're gonna actually tell you once we find them, but they've got quite a bit to look at, and I don't even know where to begin. I mean, all you can really do is just take one room at a time. And as you can tell, we have hallways upon hallways of paintings. There's some like really vibrant pieces in here. Pieces I've never even knew existed. I have seen this painting before, I do believe, online or something. I mean, I'm not like a art renowned knowing of all these pieces, so I wish I had my meta glasses so I could say, hey meta, what am I looking at? Because it's all in French.
I used to chase those little rings. I used to put them down the hill.
Okay, so maybe I've seen a painting like that. I feel like I've seen a painting with like two kids like holding those or something like that.
Maybe we'll have to look it up.
Okay. This room is actually closed off right here, but I wanted to see these sculptures because when I was in that other, I think the first room, there's a piece of glass right here that's showing this room. So maybe we can actually get to it from another side, but they have this rope right here. So I don't know if the section's closed for now or we can get to it from a different side. Looks like they're actually doing some renovations back there. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I was just curious. I was like, I know, I was like, I think that room goes to something. I think we can get to it from the other side. At least we know. Got some renovating going on, but you can still see the really, really cool pieces in there.
We found a Monet.
Gorgeous.
This is in Giverny. We purchased some land and then planted so many different types of plants, and it's still out there today. So that's on the west side of Paris.
Wow, that's a definitely a beautiful piece. Is this our first Monet piece to see with our own eyes?
Yes.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, we're getting more into the, I mean, pretty much everything is art in here, but more of the artistic and little pieces and the shapes. I'm a fan of that kind of stuff. So I would say more of like a mosaic style, but yeah, that's what I'm looking for. So this is where we were yesterday, right up there. You can just see the difference in the weather today. You've got the smoke, steam rolling off the mountaintops, but I just came around the corner from seeing these pieces here. You don't realize how big this museum is until you come right here by this window. It just goes all the way around. But we got some looking to do, don't we? Mm-hmm. What do you got going on with your map? Are you marking off each one?
Right there.
Okay.
For this one. And if we go back that way, you can go here. And
Okay.
I need to find this painting.
So if I get lost, I just need to come find you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or if I'm lost, just come find me. Because you've got the map.
Got the map.
This is Pablo Picasso. Oh, four of these are.
Oh, just these pieces right here, Picasso?
Yes.
Wow. Beautiful piece.
It was always somebody that we had to know in school.
Mm-hmm. The major names, right?
So seeing pieces like this, it's like, oh, that's what it is.
Think about how many famous artists there are now in the world, right? I mean, obviously time has gone by, right?
And this was the beginning era of surrealism, because these aren't true face shapes and stuff like that, but they use the face shapes in a different way. And so people are this isn't how you're supposed to do it. So this was a kickstart into a different way to do art. It didn't
Right.
have to be exactly what you see.
Think about it this way. Being different made him become who he is today.
Yeah.
And I think that is the key factor in all of his paintings. And pretty much the analogy of life is be your own person, be you, be true to yourself, and take your own path. Yeah, let's check out all the Picasso paintings here. So we just looked at that one. Wow, look at this. This one's really interesting. This is actually on looks like it's on a piece of wood. What I like about Picasso also is that all of his pieces, he could do art like this, obviously, right? Kind of more bizarre, different. But then he could also do, looks like closer to almost a portrait. Obviously that wasn't a person sitting there. Or, I mean, it could have been. There's the information right there. But I like how he's just got his own style. These are also Picasso. Did he do sculpting
Guess so.
pieces? From afar, you wouldn't notice. But this painting's actually dashes, right? How do you do that? It's like painting by numbers, but even the detail on the guy right there. That is so cool. I did not realize this museum was this large. I mean, it is huge. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I mean, we've got a little ways to go. This is interesting, this one right here. And you don't realize that this one, this face on this side has a light. You can only see it in the reflection until you get on the other side. So it's an identical piece of art. So So it's basically it's a mirror. I don't understand there's no plaque or nothing, but it's a piece of art. Talking to Molly about how I love the 3D art. So like if you're looking at this piece of art right here, you can see the in-depth 3D of the red boxes. As you make your way around, you see how it's starting to change a little bit, right? And then now you've got these multiple 3D boxes, and I think that is so neat. Crazy for the camera to capture it, but as you make your way back, it matches what it was in the beginning. And then this piece here is also the same concept. So if you're looking at it, you don't see any of the wires or anything like that. But if you make your way to the side, you can see all the wires hanging from the strings. And I think that's so awesome. So you can look directly on down in the little octagon, the little tubes. But as you make your way around, those become the same long tubes. Like hallways, right? And you come here, and now they're squares. It turns into triangles and octagons.
I'm like, it's moving. I thought my eyes were moving. But
It is actually moving. It's being, you see it? It's moving just a little bit. I really like this piece right here. This one's cool. It like changes as you walk by.
interesting.
Yeah, and then this so I talked to you earlier about it. I was just telling the viewers how I love this stuff. Like it's moving art,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Like your eyes.
Yeah, it's an illusion. Isn't it cool? It's just little stick wires, yeah. It's so awesome. You thought it was a painting? Yeah, same. I didn't really notice until I saw the shadows. So if you look at the wall too, this is part of the art, right? So the shadows with the light kind of makes it look like it's kind of hovering too a little bit. Yeah, I didn't get too close to it, but you can see it's got like little rainbows inside of it. You can see a little bit of purple too. Oh, if you come down to a lower angle, oh, so Willow sees different colors too. All right, so we are entering into the last exhibits, and first I came in here, I'm like, oh, they have skylights, but it's actually artificial ceiling with some lights in it. So it actually shows better on the camera than it does to the actual eye, but unique pieces in here as well. Did you find it already?
No, I found this one.
Oh, these are awesome pieces.
Small paintings of the bear.
Yeah, you wanna go check them out? Let's go look. Okay, so that one is, I didn't see that one, but we can definitely look at it. Maybe one of these? All right, Willow and I are on the hunt for the actual painting that she has inside this little booklet. We have to look really close, okay? I don't think that these are it just yet. We're gonna keep looking for it. I thought that was it, but that's not it. It kind of looks like that. Okay, we're still on the hunt. Oh, that's a really cool looking piece. Wow.
Taking photos of paintings to show Lily.
Yeah,
Lily's not feeling too good. So
right. She's having her own little day, so
relaxing at home.
yeah, we have a travel day tomorrow, so anytime anyone is not feeling the best, it's better to just, hey,
Let them rest.
exactly.
You like the rhyme?
Good job, buddy. Look at this piece. Oh my goodness. 1666, is that what that says? And is this what it would have been, I guess, like today if it was in color, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Like a reprint?
The painting is in a different location.
Oh yeah, I remember
It's a
that was in the
really
first
big
room.
one.
Yes.
So I guess they have it maybe printed on this, or maybe somebody drew
This
it.
is original right here. I was like, I think I've seen this before, but it was literally just here today.
So this is in a different room. I was like,
Okay.
I've seen this. I think I took a picture. There's
That's
not
so
many
funny.
pictures I take, but
Oh, you get to make your own art piece? What shall Willow create? Oh, we're clearing the painting? Now you need the solvent?
What is this?
You're restoring it. I think you're restoring a painting is what this is. Whoa, look at this. Your creation. It started as something and ended with something different. Oh, that's really neat. Well, there you have it. Your own art piece.
you remember it.
That's really awesome. Oh, you found that. Okay. Okay, so we're still on the hunt for this one right here. Imagine that it's not even here. They just want everyone to look at each piece. Okay, so you found that. Boom, check mark. I think we're getting close to that painting because all the technique is starting to look the same. It's got to be in this general area. Well, I wonder if that's just an example or is it actually here? I'm thinking it's an example. I think they're talking about this one. Wow. So this is how they made books back in the day. Just little storybooks. That is amazing.
We had to do this in school.
That's some work. We know we've done it before. You're fine, buddy.
I was looking at the 100. I'll show you how I did that.
These are amazing. Look at this one. You have to have a really still hand for that. Like the shading of the beard, everything about that is awesome. Did you guys find a famous painting?
Yes, she has it at home.
You do?
It's Airbnb. I have one of the booklets because when we went the other day,
Oh
we had
yeah.
a booklet and it had this one on the very front
That's so funny. I'm like, where have I seen that before?
recently.
The kids were all like, Mom, we've seen this painting. We've all seen it.
I know that painting.
It's from the booklet. He's like, we're making our way to the end. We're almost there. We're coming out of the last exit. Cool pieces for sure. And that's it. Well, we completed everything but the rooms that were roped off.
Can I tell you what this is, Sheila? It looks like there's a lady on it,
Okay.
and it kind of looks like there's a man. It looks like they're hugging.
I'm actually seeing quite a bit of people in this now that I'm standing here looking at it.
The arms,
And all the pink up
the
there
legs.
is the word map. See the United
Very
States
cool.
and Canada. And Alaska.
Where's that?
Yeah, from afar you can actually really see it. Like on camera it shows up really well.
Europe's over here with the UK, there's Greenland, there's Russia.
I like that. That's an awesome piece. I've walked by this one quite a few times right here, and I've noticed that this painting's super dark when you walk by it. But when the light hits it just right, you can see all of the tones and how thick the grain is in the actual canvas.
You can
That is
smell it.
really cool. You can smell it?
I smell paint.
I think they might be painting a room because I said the same thing when I walked by earlier.
Oh.
But yes, I can smell paint as well. And who knows, it might be this one. This piece is simple, but it's extraordinary as well. Alright, so that's pretty much the museum. It was pretty awesome. So we're going to step foot into what looks like the museum gift shop, and looks like they sell a bunch of books as well. So we're going to check out some of the pieces that they've got. You know, they got some pretty cool stuff in here. We got jewelry, we've got books. They have little magnets over there. Oh wow, they even have some like little replica pieces right there. Did you find a little friend? They have some umbrellas, pretty smart for a little rainy day. Found some games.
It's a spotted.
That's cool. Spotted in French. You can learn a different language when you play.
Do.
There you
I
go.
think that sounds sick.
Nice little bags. What if they sell some little poncho, little rain jackets? That's what we're on the hunt for. Maybe our next location we'll opt to get something like Willow has for little rainy days, but we haven't run into any crazy rainy days except for the one day we were at Versailles. But other than that, it's been nice weather. Off we go. That was a great little museum experience. We love that there are so many museums like everywhere we go, and we can just take the kids into all of the local spots like this and immerse ourselves into the culture, learning all kinds of history together. And homeschool lesson is just complete. It's done. So instead of making our kids and opting our kids to just sit there, do book work, we like to immerse themselves in the culture and seeing things with their own eyes, and that's why we travel full time too.
And what the cool thing is we can go home and start trying to replicate, or at least somewhat make similar artworks with these pieces, because the kids have seen them. They're like, ooh, we really like that. I go, okay, I can go make that at home.
Yeah.
We can practice and do their art skills, and then learn a little bit more about each of the artists that were creating these art pieces.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the history behind these pieces too. So we can take one piece and look up where it's from, what is their story on it, and then the history of that actual piece.
So that turns into
A whole lesson.
art, science, reading, history, geography, like a whole bunch of different ones.
I don't know. If I was a kid, I would love this like hands-on learning experience. So the museum's done. So now it's almost dinner time, so we're gonna go find a cool little local little dinner spot. We're gonna dive in and eat some delicious food. She's got some cooking going down in there right now, so looks like it's just us in here for now. Yeah, it's a pretty early start to a dinner, so we're early for dinner.
Nobody in the restaurant.
Yes, there's not loud music. Exactly. Well, we have a travel day tomorrow, so we want to get a little early start of the night tonight.
Have a nice, relaxing day.
We have to go pack all of our belongings and start the journey for the next spot.
I got this spotted game.
It's a Spot at Louvre version, which is nice.
We have one of that, but not the same type. It's Harry Potter. Yeah.
At home?
Yeah. At our RV.
Yeah.
Now we have this type.
Yeah. Now you've got Spot at Louvre, which is very cool because you bought it in France. So it's a cool little piece. So we came in here and it's more of a specialty. Like I guess each day has different menu options, and it's like this is what it is, and we're like,
I've been
let's
wanting to come here.
let's go
I've
for
had
it.
it on my list, and they have not been open. And I'm like, we have to go. We have to absolutely go today.
Yeah, last night here. So first little spread came out, and it's all pretty much shareable items here. And she's like, it's a little chef back there cooking. So we're gonna dig in on the first little portion here. The kiddos are playing Spot It, and it's kind of just a little vibe, little rainy little night, but we're making the absolute best of it. So, all right, we got some new things to try, and I'm excited.
She said this is hummus with beets.
Oh,
That's why it's pink.
looks a little fancy. All right, we're gonna dive in.
Actually, I don't know what it is.
All right, our little main dishes have just come out, so we are, as you can tell, we are going in full force on our dinner.
Vanilla and tonka.
Beautiful.
Then this is chocolate and peanut butter cream tart. And this is like a crumble.
Wonderful.
With apple and cinnamon.
The desserts just came out, and look at the kiddos. They're like, ooh, they're going to chow down. We have a shareable plate, and you have your own shareable plate. We thought we could beat the rain just a little bit, but just ate dinner right there, and it was really, really good. Everything was flavorful, full of life and color, and each dish had its own little flavor journey. So trying to get out of this rain, not been our best friend lately. So we have to opt to go to the store. We have to grab just a few things for our journey tomorrow, and we're running out of one or two little things at the Airbnb. So off to the store we go to grab just a few things, and then we'll be home to finish packing and say some final words.
You have to finish packing.
Yes, we do. We have to pack. Ugh. If we could just pay someone to pack for us, that'd be amazing. It'd be cool if we could just send our bags to our next location.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be so neat. Like, is that a service? You can just like drop them off at a certain time. They grab your bag, and then there's
Take
your
them to the airport, and they go pick them up at the other
Yeah.
airport.
Yeah.
Baggage claim.
yeah, or the next Airbnb location. Like, here is our bags for the day, and then you come into your Airbnb and they're there. Someone's missing out on a business opportunity. I'll tell you that. I would definitely pay for that. Back to the Airbnb. We're all getting cozy. We're all gonna start packing, getting ready for the next adventure. It was a fun little day, right? Even though it was a little wet, we made the best of it. We have to start changing over our super, super warm things, our thick items, and get more spring things. So a little bit of rainy clothes and things like that. Ready for travel day tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, this is where we're gonna leave the video. Get your friends in the video with us. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you on the next adventure.
Bye.